Matthew Walker, aka JustMatt, man. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing good, staying well, staying healthy, all that great stuff, man. And listen, another video from Young Gala, man, aka YG, man. Shout out YG for making the video, man. Original video be in the link in the description. Y'all try to check it out yourself. What NBA legends and players think of LeBron James? That's what we're reacting to today, man. Now, let me tell y'all something. There's a whole lot of Larry Bird fans, a whole lot of MJ fans, and a whole lot of other people who do not like LeBron James. Now, that does not mean that every Larry Bird fan doesn't like LeBron James. That does not mean every single Michael Jordan fan doesn't like LeBron James. But a good amount of y'all do not like LeBron. I don't know why. I don't know what he did to y'all, but he didn't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? He's been going to pressure since the age of 18. People put very high expectations on an 18-year-old kid, and in my opinion, I think he did a darn good job for his whole career. And he's still playing basketball, but you know what I'm saying, for 18 years, bro. How old is he? 36 now? 36, and he's still in the headlines, top of the headlines though, for 18 years. And we hate on this man. That's crazy to me. I mean, what do you want him to do, man? What do you want him to do? I know, okay, yeah, 4 for 10. But at least he makes it to the finals every single year. I mean, at least he makes it to the finals for a whole decade. I mean, that's impressive to me. A whole lot of NBA players who dream making it to the finals. This man making the finals every single year in the decade, bro. All right, man. You know, I've been seeing a whole lot of comments about LeBron, and I don't be saying nothing. Because I say, you know what, I'm just going to let y'all have your opinions. Y'all got your opinions, and I got mine. But since we're talking about LeBron James, I just want to give my 2 cents on it. I'm not saying love LeBron. I'm just saying don't hate on the dude. That's all I'm saying. But I do understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Great people have to have haters for them to be great. Because no haters, no, what's it called? I guess no greatness. Haters going to be the one to say that you can't and you won't. And that's gonna be the very reason why you can and you will. Real talk. So haters, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all my biggest supporters. I really do love y'all. Real talk. All right, let's get straight into the video, man. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, man.
Hey man, it's your boy YG, aka Young Gala.
What's up, Young Gala?
James is one of those guys we have to appreciate, because the stuff that he did for this game, whether you like it or not, is unbelievable. And we never seen
2018 was wild, bro. 2018? Come on, bro. You don't gotta be a LeBron fan to admit that was a crazy year for LeBron. That was a great year. He went crazy.
He's just a freak of nature, guys. He's honestly the perfect player. Like, anything you want him to do, he can do. If you want him to drive, shoot the 3, fade
he's
away,
super intelligent. Very high IQ.
He can do all of that. And the skill that sets him apart from everybody is his playmaking. He's literally,
you know what I'm
one of the
saying,
best passers in NBA history. The guy's IQ has to be at least top 3 of all time.
Facts.
And it's very possible for LeBron to have 40,000 points, 10,000 assists, and 10,000 rebounds. Just think about that, guy. He's going to be the only player to achieve that. And can we please stop saying LeBron is not clutch? He has the most playoff buzzer beaters in NBA history. Yeah, more than Jordan and more than Kobe. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyways, man, we're gonna see what does NBA legends and players think of LeBron James. But before we get straight into that, make sure you like,
y'all gonna miss LeBron, man. All LeBron haters, y'all gonna miss him.
So you won't be missing any of my videos.
Now it's one thing to critique a man's game.
Kobe,
you know what I'm
LeBron.
saying? All right, let me be quiet.
Well, I mean, that's a tough one. I would say in terms of dominance of the game of basketball at this stage, is LeBron.
He's actually 35 years old. And has been on this earth longer than people think he has been. That's where that's come from. That's wisdom. We both have the same passion. We just show it in different ways. He takes off like he's jumping off a trampoline off of one leg. I mean, it's the most ridiculous one-leg takeoff I've seen. It's crazy.
I got a screensaver for you. LeBron James.
Up there. He up there.
With LeBron, and how do you open it? Like, how do you start? Does he start? Do you start?
Yeah, well, you know, of course, he greeted me at the door, and we sat down. And I tell you something, Jimmy, this guy is so smart.
What was he wearing?
There's some shorts. You know, he had on this LeBron Nike gear.
Okay, all right.
Looking very sharp.
Gotcha.
You know, very relaxed. And we just, you know, started talking about how we both grew up first and how we had probably the same expectations of, You know, people expected us to win and be good, and we both Midwest boys, him from Ohio, me from Michigan. So we started that direction, and then we headed toward the Lakers, and he broke down every player on our team, their strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, this is when LeBron
the
went
guys
to the
on our
Lakers.
team.
Okay.
And you were impressed by that.
I was very impressed with that, and the fact that he knew that he could fit into this young core that we had. And so we just started a dialogue, and before we knew it, 2 hours had passed already, but it was a lot of Laker expectations and offense, defense, how he likes to play.
And he got a ring next year.
This is how
he got a ring next year.
Today, right?
Come on, man.
Pace, and
come on, man.
Really take our players to this level and make them so much better.
He shows no signs of slowing down. So, congrats to him. But we're gonna be saying this again.
I hear Lakers trying to go for Chris Paul.
Like 40. Just remember, I said that when he gonna get somewhere up there. I think he'll be #1 by the time it's all said and done.
Even if LeBron does win another championship, to me, he's still arguably one of the best players to ever play this game. And some may argue he's the best player to play this game.
Word.
So
you want to have that argument with him?
I second all that he said.
I will have
all of it, arguably.
Okay.
Let me say something real quick. I used to be the one, in the high school, you always say who's the best. Nowadays, I don't say who's the best. I just appreciate basketball. So all I'm saying is that I appreciate LeBron's game, Michael Jordan's game, Kobe's game, Kevin Durant's game, everybody's game. I appreciate Larry Bird's game, Magic Johnson's game. I don't have a best player. I have favorite players. I don't got the best because I feel like that's just different eras, different times. And I just respect the game, man. I just respect what they do for the game, how they play the game. And I just enjoy greatness, man. That's where I come from. That's all I'm saying. All right, proceed. All right, Pippen, proceed.
And I won't say he's the best, but statistically,
you can't argue that.
He is. He's one of the.
You gotta get the men's credit, man. That's all. Gotta get the men's credit.
I'm a big Michael Jordan guy. That was my era.
Word.
But LeBron's making a great argument to be, one of the greatest, if not the greatest.
Respect.
What he has accomplished, the greatest thing I've probably ever seen in sports. I've said that before. For an 18-year-old kid to come into the NBA, and he's the only one who's ever been really good at 18. Like as great as Kobe was, he struggled his first few years. Kevin Garnett, all those guys. What LeBron James has done to be 18 years old, come into the NBA, live up to the hype, never gotten in a stitch of trouble.
Live up to the hype.
It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
No trouble whatsoever. No troubles.
LeBron is not.
That's hard, bro. That's hard, bro.
Come on.
What do you think?
LeBron is in a class by himself.
What you guys are missing,
Charles Carverson,
and Shannon probably knows it better than anybody else, is the game is a team sport.
Word.
So individuals don't win championships.
Word.
Teams win championships. And you're only as good as the team can take you. You can only go as far as the team can take you. So 3 and 5 doesn't mean anything. I'm more impressed with 8 finals than I am with the record in the finals.
I'm with
if he
you,
was
Doc.
0 for 8 in finals, that would still be an amazing achievement. That's like going to 8 Super Bowls.
So are you saying LeBron is
Shout out
better
Dr.
than Michael
J.
Jordan?
I would pick LeBron James.
You would?
Yeah. If I'm trying to if I'm trying to build a team, now that ain't sour grapes. Hold on, come on over here and talk about it, cuz
this could be low key kind of biased. Low key. Okay. We all know Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan, not the best of friends. Low key.
What I did. Okay, so
I'm gonna keep a stack. But that's Isaiah Thomas, man. That's his opinion.
At that MVP level, and I've seen this guy play a lot of years, and he never ceases to amaze me. But sometimes he does, and he's playing phenomenal.
You think LeBron should have gotten the MVP?
If we're talking strictly based off stats, like he checks every.
It's him every year, though, in that regard, right? Does anyone do more for one team than LeBron does? It's tough.
It is tough.
But it's boring to give it to him every season. Like
he's
that's
incredible. I would say that he's in his own lane, man.
Camps. So just to, my first year, be able to compete against, a player like him, and be a few shots away from, beating him and his team and going to the championship. It's something I'll always remember.
LeBron is a freak of his own, man. He's the best in the world for a reason. You can give him MVP every year. It'd be like unfair to everybody else.
Word.
He's in a league of his own.
I was most excited to play against Bron. I tell people all the time, I had the poster on the wall last year in my dorm room, like screaming at the TV when they came back down from 3-1. I posted it on Instagram. I had to delete it, once I got down. But I was screaming when they came back from that 3-1 lead.
That's what's up.
And we played them in Cleveland.
That's love.
I told my coach, I said, look, coach, like, I'm starstruck right now. Like this, I'm on the court, I'm playing against this dude, and I ended up playing, pretty well, but like just the overall, just playing against him, and then we played against him the second time, and that starstruck, like it went away. Right. Like, all right, now he's a human. Like he's human.
Right. He's human.
He's a player just like I am.
Just LeBron's greatness, it can't be overshadowed. I mean, right now we should all really appreciate what he's doing and what he has done, and you can't put nothing past greatness. When you see it at the level that it's going at, this is something we need to appreciate. And it's going to be remembered for a long time. There's not going to be a player like this come along for a long time.
Long time, man.
In this era, LeBron doesn't want to tire himself out because he does so much on his Cleveland basketball team. It's a difference. Michael Jordan really didn't have a mindset of, I don't care if I do tire myself out, I'm going to go and take this guy because I want to prove to him that I am the better basketball player. I think that LeBron doesn't have that mindset that he wants to do that every night because he knows that he does so much on his team and he has to exert himself so much that he doesn't do it.
I'm not there. I'm not on that level.
Word.
LeBron is one of the best players in the league and one of the best players to ever play the game. It's great going against him, but I don't think about that. I'm just young. So I'm just trying to make whatever it takes for my team to win.
That's respect.
Boston's got a
You also got time to talk about, who's the best and all that stuff.
LeBron puts fear in your heart.
Yeah, that's my competitor. That's my opponent. Well, my battery died, so I had to wait for a couple minutes for it to charge back up. But we back again now. We back again. LeBron. Okay, we on Kenny the Jet Smith. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Would LeBron get the super status of the NBA if he came into the league in the
Man, I was trying to hurry the video up before I did that, but that's okay. We got a whole lot more power now. A lot more battery power now. Hey.
And then in this era, he's
right, give me that.
himself.
Give me that.
You add the athleticism that the other guys that had the comparable skill sets had.
Can we go to the next question? Seriously.
Yeah.
It's LeBron James.
Yeah.
He's one of the top, 5, 10 players of all time. So let's
the guy's, like you said, he's a freak of nature, and being a small forward, understand what type of player he is. Like Charles said, he's a player 6'8", 260, 270 with unbelievable speed and athleticism. You can't. Where have you ever seen him?
He actually could have been better in our era.
And I tell you something, if he ever really learns how to play on the post and adapt that as part of his game, you think he's unstoppable now?
He might have played better.
Outlaw.
He might have played better, like you just said, in our era. With better players and guys.
Better players, and I think he's been posting up more.
Yeah.
And also because the way we fouled in the 90s, he'd have developed a jump shot even quicker.
You cannot tell me in a one-on-one game now that LeBron James wouldn't dominate mine. In a one-on-one game, LeBron James.
I'm not saying nothing about this. This is a controversial one right here. I ain't saying nothing. I'm not going to say anything.
Silent. He's having some sort of a thing.
Jay, did you just say into a microphone that LeBron?
Don't comment to me about this one. I ain't going to say nothing.
One-on-one match.
One-on-one?
LeBron James is 6'9", 260. He moves like a guard. He moves like a guard. He defends like a guard.
And winner take out?
Yeah, winner takes ball.
Winner take out.
Winner takes ball.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that statement. I'm just not gonna comment on it. That's all I'm
LeBron is more
saying. Not putting that myself. No, sir.
The only player other than Akeem Olajuwon. I've been on the court and was like, he's the best player on the offensive side and the best player on the defensive side. Just because you see LeBron James going between the leg and behind the back and throwing left-hand passes against Terry Rozier, don't think he's going to be doing that against Michael Jordan.
You're saying you don't think LeBron is the best offensive player and the best defensive player on the court when he plays?
No. Defensive? No.
You cut them off.
No.
Numbers don't lie. He's right there. He probably will never catch him in terms of MVP.
Okay.
But in terms of statistics, LeBron is right there. And when you look across the board, not just scoring, check his assists, check his rebounds, he's probably here.
I told you, Michael Jordan, I never seen a guy like him play, but this guy, LeBron James, he's doing stuff that I've never seen before.
They're both in their own league, man. They're both in their own class, bro. They're incomparable. You can't compare them.
I'm not going to say he better than Michael now, but if he can win 5 or 6 championships.
I ain't comparing LeBron to Kobe. They're all in their own league,
I love
man.
Kobe Bryant. He's one of the 10 greatest players ever.
That's great.
But this guy, LeBron James, like Michael Jordan was on a whole nother planet compared to guys. This guy, LeBron James, is on another planet.
Okay, LeBron, he's a cool guy. He gave me a lot of mental, nuggets that I could take with me as I started my own NBA career, and obviously as a basketball player, the dude's amazing. So somebody that has a lot of pressure on him, and somehow seems to keep getting better.
In high school, I went to see one of his games because he was so highly touted, and they were playing in Philadelphia, and I was with the Sixers, obviously, and I went to see him, and from the time that I saw him play, I knew that he was going to be special.
Why? What?
Just everything, just having everything on the basketball court, and just knowing the game so well at an early age, being the height that he was, strong as he was, being able to run as fast as he run, being able to handle the ball, and like I said, just a very, very high basketball IQ.
Obviously, LeBron's a world-class athlete. Been doing it for double-digit years in the league.
Right on.
Playing at incredible high level. So there's a sense of longevity there, and just the sheer talent that.
But LeBron's ability to guard so many people
Jim McHale
just separates him from so many
What's up,
players.
you,
He
man?
can guard 1, 2, 3s, and 4s. He's big
you,
and
sir?
strong. They both were great passers. Larry was a better shooter. LeBron was probably a better athlete. Both tremendous passers. I mean, it's hard to say.
The problem I had with LeBron was he would pass the ball so much, and I'm used to guys trying to go one-on-one. So if you go one-on-one against me, it's perfect because I'm gonna make you go 10 for 30. I can make you miss 20 shots. LeBron passes the ball, you see?
And then he works without the ball to get it back.
He's not great off the ball. He's not a great player off the ball, but he passes the ball. Like Curry's great off the ball, played great off the ball. LeBron's okay off the ball. He's getting better off the ball. But he would pass it, and you would have to help because you're trying to win. You got to help your other teammate. You see what I'm saying?
So when LeBron passes it forced you to be a team defender.
He forces you to be a team defender, and that's before he was able to take over games. Now he's able to take over games.
Michael Jordan is probably the greatest scorer to ever play in the game. But I may go as far as to say LeBron James may be the greatest player to ever play the game because he's so potent offensively that not only can he score at will, but he keeps everybody involved. And you have to be on your P's and Q's on defense because no guy on the basketball
Don't comment me on this either. I ain't saying nothing.
When LeBron James is out there.
It took the
I
whole
ain't saying
summer
nothing.
to understand what he was doing.
Don't say nothing to me.
And realize
No comment from me.
That was brilliant. To decoy yourself, to get everybody involved, get everyone plays, then you take over, then decoy again, to decoy. Then I realized we never actually guarded this guy.
Oh, so my camera died again. I thought he had enough juice to, get the whole way, but we managed to finish it last minute. The last person who was talking about LeBron James was Gilbert Arenas. So yeah, we about done. But shout out Young Gala, shout out YG, and I hope y'all stay well, stay healthy, stay blessed. Love you very much, man. Peace. I'm out.